Philippines is a growth market that we've always been very bullish on, and where 500 was an early investor as well. I think our lack of participation in the market, maybe in more recent years, is also reflective of the lack of outcomes and maybe the nascency of the ecosystem. But we're still very bullish that Philippines is reaching that kind of tipping point in digital maturity. Coming out of the pandemic, we now have a very well-penetrated internet ecosystem where thanks to the e-wallet platforms like GCash and Maya, that ability to pay online is now also there, right? So the Philippines consumer digital economy is extremely rich, and we've realized incredible outcomes in the consumer sector in the offline space as well. So that's one sector that I think we're very, very bullish on, and we're beginning to see green shoots with businesses like Pick Up Coffee, for example, that are doing phenomenally well in that space and are creating Filipino-first brands. I think parallel to that, one of the areas that I'm very passionate about is ag tech. We have a big food security problem in the Philippines, and we have a large agrarian workforce to help solve that problem. It makes all the sense in the world to deploy technologies to help make that workforce more efficient, more productive, to help cover that food security gap and reduce the import ratio of our produce. We're playing in a big sandbox. There's no right to win for showing up, right? So we have to very clearly define what's going to get us there. Secondly, designing for exits, right? In the previous vintage, I think it was somewhat viable or somewhat excusable to say, hey, we're going to figure it out, right? We're going to get to scale, we'll figure out what exit looks like. It's way too early for us thinking about an IPO or anything like that. But you need to know what your business needs to look like at that level of maturity and whether or not it's realistic for you to be able to chart that path, right? Because that's the risk when you're investor firm. 500, I think, has the opportunity to be part of the group that stewards these startups for the next generation. It hopefully helps inform better founder decisions and help them realize better core outcomes for their businesses. Part of what we're building at 500 is an institutional platform that will also grow alongside you. So in addition to being a very prolific early-stage investor, we have helped raise follow-on capital for a large number of our portfolio businesses. And that's the product I'm involved in today, which is 500 Growth, right? So our ambition as a firm is really to be an investor with the best and brightest in our portfolio all the way through their journey, all the way to a cash exit. And so I think that's how we can best support our founders. A mix of capital, that operating advice, being able to be an investor that will grow with you, will scale with you, both in terms of our ability to help and support you as a founder, as well as our ability to supply capital at every leg of the journey.